you have to supply the water and the grass, and it helps those feed yards out because they can pay to run those calves on grass all summer for a lot cheaper than they can to run them in the feed yard. How's it going, YouTube? Nick Novak back for another video. Got a few things planned for today. First thing is this bull keeps getting out. He's got a taste for that green grass. He's cutting his legs up, going through the wire, and gosh, he's coming a pain in the butt. I've probably put him in 3 times yesterday. I fixed all the fence and everything, and he just will not quit getting out. So got a fixed fence. I'm actually getting 3 new cows today. We'll bring you guys along for that. But first things first is get this bull in. Update, I'm sweating. He would not come in. He is a pain in my, excuse my language, ass. Broke the fence down. I just got it fixed. I should have recorded, but I was pissed off because nothing that makes you more mad than something that gets out consistently and will not quit jumping the fence. I mean, he's tore his legs up. He's got 3 acres. It's green coming in. There's grass. He has hay right here. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he would like that tall green stuff, but geez, it's annoying. He's gonna break his leg trying to get out probably. I wish we had another bull put in with him because he's just by himself. That's why he's getting stupid, but he's gonna have to learn. So hopefully I don't have to teach him the hard way every time. And it's just gonna keep getting harder and harder to keep him in. But like I said, he'll be going out with the spring cows here. 1 second. He'll be going out with the spring cows fairly soon, so we'll hope we get that rolling eventually. Anyways, like I said, we're getting 3 new cows. I won't tell you guys what they are. You can pause the video right now and comment what you think and see if you're right. But I'm gonna go hook up my pickup to the trailer, and then we'll go inside, clean those bottles, feed those calves, and then we'll get on the road and then go grab them. Both those tires are good. That's why we always do a walkthrough. Make sure everything's good. All the tires are aired up, so we should be good to go. Like I said, we're gonna go make those bottles real quick, and then we will get on heading. All right, y'all, so I got the bottles made, got everything grained, but I forgot to video, so sorry. We're heading out. We're going to, it's about 30-minute drive. So we're gonna head that way, and hopefully that bull's not out when we get home, because we might need to put a little hot wire up because I'm getting tired of putting them in. But anyways, we'll catch back up with you guys. Probably when we're pulling back into the ranch, should be probably about an hour and a half before we're back. So catch you guys in. All right, y'all, I just got back from that guy's farm and got up here to the pasture. So you guys can probably tell I bought some fall cows. I've always wanted a couple Charolais cows. Eventually, kind of my goal is I'd like to have Charolais cows, put Red Bull on them, and have a composite calf. A lot of people are looking for calves like that. I don't know if you can hear me with this wind. So I found 2 4-year-olds. There was actually 3, but when I got there, one was limping pretty bad. So I didn't have a good feeling about it, so I ended up just taking 2 of them. But like I said, kind of my goal down the road is to get, I'd like to go all Charolais on my cows, and then put a Red Bull on them and have those composite cows. So show you guys these two that I got. Like I said, they're 4. They should calve a little bit earlier than the cows we have. They'll calve in August. They're really tame. They look really good. They look healthy. Good feet on them. So I'm pretty excited to see what the calves they are. They're bred either a black bull or a Charolais bull. So fingers crossed it's a Charolais bull, but be happy either way as long as they have a calf. So get them here out of the trailer and give you guys a better look. A little bit different color. The other cows are gonna come look at them. They're gonna have to figure out kind of where they're at, but as you can see, they look pretty good. Kind of my plan is take this trailer back, and then we'll come back out here with a bale, a sedan bale. I want to roll out a bale of feed, and then on the way home we'll grab the feed wagon. We'll grab the feed wagon and get that refilled too. So quite a few things gonna go on, but we'll take you guys along for it. Hey guys, it's the next day. I ended up getting busy and had to get a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time, so I just didn't end up videoing it, so that's my bad. We'll get me refilling the hay wagon again here probably in the next couple days. But what I'm doing now is I'm just pulling into the pasture and take a look at those 2 new cows we got yesterday and make sure they're settling in. Last night when I brought that feed bale, they were still with the herd, so that made me feel good. But yeah, we're gonna run up, take a look at everybody, make sure everybody's doing good, check their water, protein, mineral. If anything needs refilled, we'll do that later this afternoon. But once we get back to the house, kind of my plan is I want to kind of clean up the barn and the machine shed a little bit. Every once in a while when I don't take care of it consistently, it gets overdone, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get that done today. Since it's kind of windy, I think that's my plan. But I rolled out that bale here, and both those Charolais cows are right here. We'll hop out real quick and give you guys a look at them up close. Well, there they are. They're kind of 2 peas in a pod. They don't leave each other's side. Like I said, they're pretty tame. I mean, see if one will let me touch it. I really like that. Let's see, about 130. Yeah, I mean, they're really tame. They look good. They're nice and fat when I got them, which made me feel good. Looks like all their teats are good. So hopefully they have a nice little calf. Like I said, I don't remember if I said this yesterday, but they're bred to either a black bull or a Charolais bull. So fingers crossed we get a full-blooded Charolais. That's what would go good with these black cows, you know, since we put Charolais on them, they're all going to be white. So it'd kind of be just a coherent unit. So we'll run up to the hay feeder, see how much they've eaten off of that. And I did look at the mineral when we drove by. Mineral was good, water was good, protein's still full. So like I said, they're fat. They're probably 1,400 pounds. They're big cows, so let's hope they at least milk good and have big calves. So they did a little bit of damage on this hay feeder. There's still quite a bit in there, so I'm glad about that. They're not just smoking through it. There's a big old steer calf right there. Jeez. What I like to do, since we're doing just basically straight alfalfa in that hay feeder, and then just rolling out a bale of sedan every once in a while, every time I come out here, I want to make sure I get, if a cow or a calf is laying down, I try to make sure I get them up. And I do that for the simple fact of they could bloat. And what bloat means is their stomachs get so hard and so there's so much air in there, they can't get that air out. And what they'll do is just lay down and roll over basically and die. So make sure we get them up moving. So that's kind of what I do and make sure that I do. But I can already tell with just doing these bales of alfalfa, this is just the second load. So this is just the 6th bale we fed over the last, I don't even know, week, maybe 10 days. These cows are already looking a lot bigger and healthier, and I can tell they're milking better. I mean, I feel like I can tell the difference in these calves already. So I think it's gonna pay off for us. But anyways, give you guys one more look at these 2 Char cows. They stick out like a sore thumb, but I kind of like it. Like I said yesterday, is kind of where I see myself going in the future. Is I would love to have all Charolais cows, and then breed them to a Red Angus bull and have, you know, those composite calves, those 50-50 Charolais Red Angus calves. A lot of people are starting to go more towards the Charolais, I feel like, especially around here, especially the Charolais bulls on their black cows. That's a really good cross. But there's just something about that smoky, light red, white, speckled-ish cow that a lot of people are starting to like. So I think that's kind of the direction that I see myself going. Like I said, I don't know if that's the direction we will go, you know, just put that in God's hand. I've been praying about it. So we're just gonna kind of see what happens, but that's at least where I want to go. And these 2 first Charolais cows is kind of pushing me that direction. You know, we have the Charolais bulls, so they'll just be Charolais on Charolais, but eventually on my grass, you know, where I run yearlings at, if I can get, you know, a couple more, we just start a herd over there, where that's what I do, and we'll see if that works or not. So we got options, we got time, we just need more grass, and so that's kind of where we're at. But as of right now, we're thankful for what God's blessed us with so far, so we can't complain about it. So anyways, let's head back to the ranch, get some stuff cleaned up. That bull wasn't out again today. I fixed the fence the best I could, and I was glad he was not out, because if he was, I was gonna put hot wire up. Anyways, let's head back to the house. Okay, so I'll kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. You know, just loose strings everywhere, clean that up. I get in a really bad habit when I check the mail. If it's not important, I'll open it up, just throw them in the floorboard. So, and that's from like 2 days. And I swear, people like to just spend money and send you stuff for advertising, and I'm just like, gosh dang, it's annoying. But anyways, I don't know why I'm rambling about that, because it doesn't even matter. But I'm gonna get all this picked up, cleaned up, and then we'll take her to the trash. All right, we got her cleaned up. Looks just a little bit nicer in here, which, perfect. Go throw this in the trash and see what else we can get done. All right, we got that trash thrown away. I think what I'm gonna do now is go eat lunch real quick, and then when I get done with lunch, maybe go get some T-posts set out so we can get some hot wire up for when we get the yearlings. Probably won't be another month before we get them, but since it's not super hot and windy, I think it'll be a good day to pound some posts. So that's gonna be my plan. After lunch, we'll go set out a bunch of T-posts. I don't need to put a wire out to see a straight line. I don't really care about the straight line. We're just gonna make a double hot wire from the pasture, the fence that we just got done building, to the other side of the fence, so that it locks in that 95 acres. So catch back up with you guys here after lunch. back from lunch. It is very windy out. But my plan is, I'm just gonna put a post right here for the fence, but I'm gonna wait to do that. And basically I'm just going in a straight line. There's a post up there. I'm gonna space them out a decent amount and get them in the ground. Okay, y'all, we got the posts in down to the end. We're gonna need about 3 more. I think we're gonna need about 3 more to finish, but instead of going back to the house, coming all the way back out here, when we string that wire, I'm gonna make a mental note to bring 3 T-posts to finish them up. What I'm gonna do now is just do a little drive-through along the fence lines between me and my neighbor. My neighbor's farm is just right there. His cows butt up to our divider fence, and our fence is not very good at all. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I have a hot wire up actually for it. So once we get closer to getting the calves out, we'll make sure we get that hot wire back right, which it should be pretty good. I just did it last year, so that should be that there. Starting to green up a little bit out there. This little patch right here in the middle, so this 95 acres that those yearlings run on last year, we ran 50 yearlings on it and 12 pairs. 12 of them, those Hereford pairs, we bought at the beginning of last grazing season, which I ended up flipping, and that's what I have that one Hereford cow from, just that tame one. So this grass held a lot of cattle. I mean, we had those yearlings out for 91 days, which we didn't turn them out till June 6th. So if we can turn them out May 6th, you know, we're gonna get 120 days. And that's kind of what we shoot for, between 120 and 150. Last year we were just in a drought. We were still trying to get the water trenched out here to this pasture because there wasn't water. Those cows were having to walk a mile to the house to get water. So the guy before us never really grazed this side, so we hit it pretty hard, get it knocked down. Anyways, yeah, I think our plan this year is to run like 70 yearlings on this patch, and there's about like a 10-acre little plot here that's just prairie grass, and those cows hit it hard. There's a lot of little bit of sage coming up, which it's hard to keep them off it because they want that green stuff, and that CRP is good. I mean, last year those yearlings gained 1.7 a day, which was pretty impressive for CRP. And so I know there's good grass in the bottom of that CRP, so it's just a matter of them getting to it. And that's kind of why we decided to overstock it last year, was just to get that CRP knocked down, which they did. They really chewed it down a lot. So I think this year those cows we're gonna have a lot of success running them cows on here, hopefully for over 120 days. Because kind of what we do on the yearling deal is, through the feed yard my dad manages, we actually end up running them for the feed jar. So last year we bought in because the price is right, but the market's so high right now it doesn't make sense to buy them, and the risk of only making maybe $150 a head probably isn't worth it, which with how crazy the market is right now. So they give you a set price head per day to run them. They pay for the freight to get them here, and it's nice for young farmers like myself because there's zero risk. And so say 5 die, I'm not out $1,800 for a 600-pound heifer. They're not that much, but 1,500 bucks. And so it's nice to have a low risk. You don't make as much on the back end if you owned them, but like I said, the no risk is huge, and they pay for the mineral. You have to supply the water and the grass, and it helps those feed yards out because they can pay to run those calves on grass all summer for a lot cheaper than they can to run them in the feed yard. So it's a pretty cool process. And if you guys want to learn more about that, I'd be happy just making a video about that later on once we get those calves in. And we're hoping in the next 30 days it greens up. We need a rain bad, really bad. We have a chance on Wednesday, so fingers crossed. anyways, I think that's gonna end it here. I'm gonna check these fences and then head back to the house. Probably just do a couple little things. It's really windy, so I don't really plan on getting a whole lot done. Just kind of maintenance, and might grease the skids here. So appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.